Hey guys, welcome back to Snap Ring Chronicles. We're coming back at you with some ratchet videos, but this time more of a kind of a tutorial more than anything else. I got this ratchet not too long ago and it had a big problem, and I don't, maybe not a big problem because I probably have a few of these, so it's not like I really needed it and with any urgency. But the problem is, I don't know if any of you have faced this problem. It doesn't seem, I'll tell you the truth, it doesn't really seem to happen that often, but this ratchet came with this snap ring and it was in there like that, and I think maybe one of them was broken, one eye was broken, and the other eye was still there, and I had to fish it out. And as you can tell, it's not that easy to fish out when you can't get a plier in there to compress it. What you gotta do is you gotta like get a punch and start punching it around and around and around, and then when this piece starts coming out, you have to bend it up so that it goes above that rim there, or if not, it's just gonna spin right back into the channel if you don't raise it up. And when you raise it up, just being pretty stiff, it could pop on you, and that's what I think happened to the other eye. It broke when I tried to bend it up, but it did come up even broken, and I was able to get it out that way. And the thing is when you don't have that, what do? Well, you go to one of our favorite stores. You go to Harbor Freight, and they have this box assortment of the internal snap ring assortment, 300 pieces. This goes for like $5.30, I think. If you get it with a coupon, they're always running the 30% coupon off of stuff less than $10. You probably get this for like three and change or something like that. And for this, in this case, this is what you need, and it comes in handy when you really need it for something like that. I know people are gonna say, well, these are like antiquated, we're not using these anymore hardly, we're using more of these high tooth count fancy ones. But these also, a lot of these, especially like the Apex, the Gear Wrench, the Huskies, they also have these rings in them, very similar to this style of ratchet, this modern ratchet uses. So if you use these and you have a broken ring, this will come in handy also. When you go in here, you're gonna have sizes. They're gonna show you sizes. Don't even look at that. Just grab whatever broken ring you have, or whatever ring you have, and just go and grab another ring and try to match it. And that's how you'll find it, because you're not gonna know what the size of this ring is, the original ring is. So no need bothering with sizes. You just go in and match it to whatever ring you have. And this is how it comes. Like it said, there's 300. Here's if you have to have sizes and number of pieces, you can stop right now and check it out and see what you get in the set. And yeah, I'm just gonna show how to do a couple of these. Here's a gear wrench. This is an 84 tooth gear wrench. It came with this one originally, and this is the one that I found in the set that matches it, and we're gonna try to get that one in there. Let me see here and see how it fits. Maybe not the best centering, but it's not loose or anything. Looks pretty, feels pretty tight. There's no play. So yeah, that one works. That's a win for that one. And here's a Husky, and this is the original that came on the Husky. And this is the one I found as a replacement in the set. This is a 144 tooth Husky, 1/4 inch ratchet. This is a 3/8. This one was a 1/2 inch. Just to be clear, this is the 44809. This is the 84 tooth gear wrench. The model, what's the model on this? 81264A-07, and the Husky doesn't really say, I think, just the 144 tooth model, 1/4 inch. Let's see if I can, this isn't really the right size snap ring plier. Let me see if I get it to snap in there. There we go. Doesn't have any like real play in it. There's a little tiny wiggle on it, but I'm not sure. Maybe the original had a little wiggle. I didn't even check, but a very serviceable ratchet right now. And here's an old 3/8, another Craftsman, the 44808 USA, and this one came with the silver colored ring, and this one matched. Same one, I think the same ring as this one, and that one goes into their 3/8. Let's see what if we can get this one in here. This one is giving a little bit of problems. Let's see. Okay. Snap it in. There we go. And this one seems okay also. Pretty tight. Ratchets. I think before, let me see if this one has that. This one might be a little bit small, because it does spin a little bit, doesn't really grab really hard. Not sure. I mean, it seems pretty secure in there, but it just has that little, maybe it needed to be like a couple of thousandths of an inch or something, 100th of an inch, maybe a little bit wider. But I guess that was the closest one. Oops. It was the closest one in the box, so I guess in a pinch. In a pinch it should work for you, because it doesn't feel like it's going anywhere, but it just has that little spin there. Maybe if you stretched it out a little bit, I don't know, maybe that might work, but serviceable nonetheless. Yeah, so if you ever had that problem where you needed parts and this is the part you needed a ring like that, they do sell these, and they're not too expensive. Like I said, you get this with the 30% coupon, you're probably gonna get it for a couple of bucks. And if you need to get your ratchet back up, hey, it's worth it, right? Because especially with these Craftsman, if you go price like a repair kit, an original repair kit for one of these Craftsmans, it's gonna cost more than buying a regular ratchet, buying the same ratchet. So yeah, this is probably the best way to go. All right, guys, until next time.